Good morning, it's Mark Lanier with your video thought for the day. Or I got an email, some people watch this in the evening. I just say good morning because it's the morning in my head as I'm doing this. Today is November the 1st, and I'm pretty jazzed. I'm sure you are as well, because today's the day that Bono's biography is out. Surrender, 40 songs, one story. I think that's what it is. Okay, I've ordered the book months ago, so it should be delivered to me, I hope, by tomorrow. I haven't read it, but I've read sections of it. And I'm a huge fan of U2. I argue they're the greatest rock band ever. And if you're out there saying, oh no, the Beatles. I mean, the Beatles are the greatest rock band ever in a 5-year stretch. But U2's had like a #1 album 4 decades in a row. No one in history has done that. But that's not what my video thought for the day is about. I thought, in honor of the fact that I've been talking about songs last week and their biblical basis, and in honor of the fact that this is the day of release for Bono's book, that I would talk about one of my favorite U2 songs that has a biblical overlay or concept behind it. Now, if you don't know U2, that's okay. There are probably really incredible things you've never tried eating before, too. Give it a listen. I'll get Janet or Brent to put a link down below to this song. The name of the song that I want to talk to you about is Unknown Caller. Now, it was on an album that was the No Line on the Horizon album. Came out, I don't remember when. I think it was like 10, 15 years ago. Let's say 2009, okay? And the lyrics are interesting. But I want you to think about these lyrics and let's look at them for just a moment, because there's a really good point to them. And the point is my video thought for the day. Now, the lyrics start out with sunshine. Sunshine. Of course, as an immediate thought, you've got the sun itself that's shining. But as a Christian, this has an overlay also of Jesus as God's Son shining, because there's a pun there that I don't think Bono did accidentally. And then he says, the first verse starts out, I was lost. I was lost between the midnight and the dawning. I was lost with no sunshine at all. And he says, I was in a place of no consequence. There was no meaning and purpose in life. I was in a place of no company. I wasn't I was isolated. I was alone in my lost state. And then he's got this little line, cryptic line, 3:33, when the numbers fell off the clock face. Now, you might be thinking of a digital clock, which is the picture there, but Bono has given us insight to this in interviews and other places. And this is a reference to Jeremiah, an Old Testament prophet. Jeremiah, the 33rd chapter, the 3rd verse, 3:33. And it says to you and to me, if we read it, and this is what Bono's referencing, Jeremiah 33:3, call to me and I will answer you. This is the voice of God. God says, you call to me and I will answer you and will tell you great and hidden things that you've not known. So give you insight. So here's Bono. He says, I was lost. There's no sunshine at this time. It's between midnight and dawning. I got no purpose in life. I'm all alone. And all of a sudden, I get this message, 3:33, Jeremiah 33:3, that God will answer when I call to him. And so Bono says, shout it out, rise up, escape yourself, escape gravity. And then you hear, hush now, and I will speak. And this is the way of God. When we call to God, he does speak to us. We just need to hush and listen. You cry out to God, God will speak to you. Cry out to him right now. I mean, Bono at the end of the song says, you know your name, so punch it in. You know who you are. Hear from God. It's an amazing song, but it's a very important concept. Cry out to God. He's the answer for your loneliness, your purposeless life. He will give you purpose. He will give you companionship, and he will answer when you call. That's your video thought for the day.